This is a flight that can never land, and the plane must fly westward with its back to the sun. Otherwise, all the passengers on board will perish. But they're not going on a leisure trip. The sun has mutated, and any living being touched by its light will die instantly. At first, no one believed Dashan's words and even had him forcibly locked in the bathroom. They planned to hand him over to the police as a terrorist once the plane landed. However, just as the plane was about to reach the airport, the captain suddenly saw through the porthole that the control panel on the ground was engulfed in flames, with countless people frantically rushing towards the tarmac. Could it really be the end of the world? The terrifying scene before them finally made everyone believe Dashan's words. The captain released Dashan from the bathroom. However, seeing everyone's frightened faces, Dashan was no longer anxious. He demanded that the captain return his weapon to him, or else everyone would die together. The captain had no choice but to agree. With his weapon back, Dashan immediately revealed the truth. A few days ago, the sun suddenly mutated. Anyone exposed to its light would die instantly. If they wanted to survive, they had to race against the sun and fly westward. At that moment, Annie stated that with the plane's current fuel reserves, they couldn't possibly make it to the westernmost airport. They would have to land midway to refuel and resupply food. Faced with the dire situation, everyone had to accept this cruel reality. The captain and Annie then returned to the cockpit. Although the others had calmed down, panic quietly spread among the crowd. Soon, the plane reached the nearest airport. However, due to the previous chaos, many electronic devices on the plane were damaged. The captain could only rely on experience to make an emergency landing, but the tremendous inertia made it impossible for the plane to stop. Fortunately, at the last moment, the captain's extensive experience allowed him to bring the plane to a steady halt. Immediately, everyone hurried down the evacuation slide. By now, their phones finally had signal. Everyone urgently contacted their family and friends. But before they could recover from the panic, a military vehicle suddenly pulled up in front of them. 3 soldiers stepped out, and their conversation confirmed Dashan's news about the apocalypse. Everyone quickly began gathering supplies, and then the plane took off again, embarking on the path of escape.